was back. Looks like they were right.
So, gentlemen?
She's like, I heard the Riddler was back. Yeah, the Riddler is on permanent cardio leave for the next, 7 weeks. I don't think he's back.
Yeah, it's like, I think that particular goon missed the memo.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hype.
So anyway, before we continue, I have to inform you, gentlemen, that there's been a switch. Specifically, there's been a switch too.
Yep. We have a channel first. Hype is the first one to break out the new console seal of approval.
You lucky dog, you.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not used to playing with the native controller that switches are attached to. I'm so used to Pro Controller.
Well, you can use your old Pro Controller.
Yeah, you just.
I probably could, but I'm not in the mood to sync it up just yet.
Okay, it's a button press, but fair enough. How does it feel? The mag. I know they're called Joy-Con too, but I like calling them Mag-Cons because of the magnets. But how do you feel about them?
I like them. I think they feel fine.
Alrighty.
Are they a little easier on the hands than a regular Joy-Con?
Overall, I'd say the controller still feels pretty fine. I'll say as far as, so in case it wasn't obvious, yeah, the rest of this playthrough will be done on the Switch too. I could say as far as performance goes, because I played a little bit of it beforehand, there's not, a massive difference from what I can observe. I think if there's any, load time quickness in comparison, it's, really subtle. But for the most part, it runs, again, just about as well as it did originally, which, honestly, I feel like in the grand scheme of things is probably for the best.
Although, that being said, unless I'm mistaken, I think some people have already tested out, have already tested out an Arkham Knight on the Switch 2, and apparently it does run a fair bit better than it did on Switch 1.
That's good.
That's good.
Try and stay locked on.
That's part of this.
Maybe I might actually consider playing it, possibly, maybe.
I mean, it's part of this collection you got.
Yeah.
You would be doing yourself a 70 to 60% value disservice if you didn't at least try to suffer through it. I was really hoping that just then, when you did that, it would slow it down to, I feel like I'm stripping something the crock left. It's like, why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Kind of just felt. I don't know. I just felt like it.
Fine with me.
Oh, what was that?
Hey. So, nope.
Salutations, gentlemen. I'm powered by the Switch 2. Oh shit, baby!
Available now.
So we can find it in stores because as of this recording, I'm pretty sure most of them are out of stock.
Most likely.
His crew moving through the sewers,
I am actually
hunting down
curious
what's
if they
left
are
of
all out of
Penguin's
stock.
thugs.
Let me look it up.
Well, I know it's kind of an interesting story when it comes to how I got my Switch 2, because I had to go to 2 different places. One of them I went to was Walmart, and they surprisingly still had a couple of Switch 2s available. However, they were all just the regular Switch 2s by itself. They didn't have any of the Mario Kart bundles, so I had to go over to GameStop, and thankfully they did have one left over.
That's good. I'm pretty sure when it comes to Switch 2s, I'm sure the most that were sold were obviously of the Mario Kart bundle, because damn well people want that extra $30 value.
Not to mention, technically, you became the game cheaper that way.
Exactly.
Well, checking now, I can't. Who's behind? Who's underneath here?
Just a whole bunch of schmucks.
A surprise birthday party.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday cake. Happy birthday break. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Quincy on the mook.
Happy.
And meanwhile, after all of this, I have a
looks
joke.
like someone's trying to break into their presents too early.
I have a joke after the end of this. I'll wait till the whole fight's over, though.
Okay.
So after this, we're taking more of these people out. Bam, bam. Get rid of that guy by the case. Uh-oh, he got open.
Happy birthday. Not you.
Here's a present.
There you are.
Boy.
There's the birthday boy. Here's your 40+ smackaroonies.
And then as you're leaving, like as you leave this area, oh, hang on, we gotta do this thing real quick. Hang on.
Batman would be the biggest advocator for the birthday punches, one for every year.
We gotta wait for this. Get the carriage. Where did that? Oh,
Over there.
it is. And then basically, as you're leaving, we just hear from one of the guys like, oh damn. Basically, as we're leaving, you just hear one of the goons like lean up, like 7 missing teeth. You see, Hardy, and you thought he was gonna forget.
I can't believe the Batman remembered it was my birthday. He really does care.
You know
They both
what?
just collapse.
That does prompt a question. Who do you think would be a far worse person? Like, who do you think would be a person you would rather not like? Who would be the worst person to remember your birthday? Batman or Thanos?
Beats me. Oh,
If you're
wait a minute.
remembering,
Oh
No.
God!
oh, okay, it's just the toxins. Like Scarecrow is not here.
Oh no, it's the Titan in his blood.
Just
Remember?
give me a minute. I'll be all right.
No, you won't. Hurry. You're running out of time.
You're not my mom.
Man, what's in these things?
Guns, explosives, thermal trackers.
But yeah, just I don't know why I still find it hilarious. There's still that one one comic about some poor schmuck who just happens to have Thanos come to him every birthday just to ruin his life.
Oh yeah.
That was such a fucked up comic. And if I'm correct, he didn't even have any like actual like reason to. He just, almost like a social experiment, just picked one guy on Earth to just be an absolute dick to, and just ruin and make their life a living hell.
Yeah, he even said as much when the guy tried to rationalize why he was doing it in the first
It
place.
looks like Joker is sending his crew
And
down to
meanwhile,
steal
Captain
weapons
America is
off
just
the
like,
Joker's
guy's got standards. I can't stop
Those
him.
guys are armed with the latest military weapons. If Joker gets his hands on that stuff, well, you know.
He won't. I won't let him.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate that can't-do attitude, Batman, but at the same time, just imagine the possibilities of what would happen if you do end up messing up. I mean, haven't you ever heard of a contingency plan?
Yeah. Also great. Another one of the docs that couldn't cure Joker, I guess.
Yeah.
We're on a schedule here.
So,
Let's see if I could try this now, since he is technically armored.
Military grade interference generators.
Zappity zap zap.
did he fall down?
No, he didn't. Shoot.
Welp.
Can we try again?
Oh. However, it did.
Oh.
Surprise! Man, seeing all that armor in Detective Vision kind of just makes him look like a straight up, like... Oh,
nice.
Never mind. He just totally is a freaking, like,
Oh.
one of those small army men sort of toys. Or not army
nice.
men,
This-
That
freaking,
was close. I thought he saw me, not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Well, he saw you, the player, but he didn't see Batman, so thank goodness.
There's a difference?
Well, because he was looking straight at the camera when that
You're all
happened.
pathetic. He's making you look like idiots.
Thank you for turning around.
How about you? Who's screaming? Someone get over there!
Okay, and I think that's just him. Oh
Yep,
no, there's
now
people
it's-
coming up the ladders.
Actually, yeah, how many people are in this room?
Someone's stuck up here! Get over
Can't
here!
tell
Well, because
until
that
he's
guy,
down.
the guy with the jammer still isn't taken out, so it really is just these guys.
He's
Okay.
making us look stupid.
So,
How's he doing it?
while that's happening, oh, is this the game where you can do it twice to like fully like make the gun explode if they try to use it on you, or nah?
No, that's in Arkham Knight.
Okay. All right. Well, this is all
Remember,
going
a
down.
non-lethal. Remember, non-lethal.
Okay. So while this is all going down, Doug, how you been doing this?
Doing alright.
One of Joker's men
Alright,
using
alright.
the doctor as a hostage.
Oh,
Not too much other than for a separate project I'm gonna be doing, probably depending on when this is uploaded. Some script for some project I'm doing.
okay.
That's
Also,
nice.
crap. I think he's got the doc.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to wait until...
If you want
Because I want to try to find a
take,
way to get him without that guy over there seeing me as well.
you'd have to wait until he's beneath one and he's looking the other way for an inverted.
He's making you idiots look like fools. That's my job.
What happens if we just grab the guy holding onto the hostage?
What?
Did anyone see that?
Alright, well, that guy's free game now.
Not
Let's
yet.
see if I can do this.
If I do that,
Oh,
the hostage taker will kill the hostage.
Gets a hole where her face used to be.
I was trying to do... Oh, I can't do it because he's holding the hostage, right?
Damn
Oh,
it.
come on. She can deal with, like, a little bit of hypothermia. It doesn't kill you immediately. Also, is he trying to face us?
Yeah, he's scared shitless.
Oh! Nice. Well done.
Ow.
Yes.
Oh.
I fell.
Actually, wait, before I help her out...
Why did I go walking around Gotham in heels? Oh, yeah, another Titan canister.
Batman, where are you going?
Don't worry, I just gotta take care of something for a friend.
Listen,
Are you sure that's safe?
Sure, I mean, yeah, I mean, we both can hold our breath for 7 minutes, right?
Hold tight.
I need help here.
Okay, fine, I'll take you out of here.
You don't need to shout in my ear.
Just lift you up. Pathetic. I bet you can't even hold your breath for 3 minutes.
Thank you.
What are you doing in Arkham City?
I'm in Arkham
What the heck was
City.
that?
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know, that's something in
I
the
was
kitchen.
grabbed outside the hospital I
Okay.
intern at. They drugged me, and I woke up in a building up there.
The person
Also,
in
oh
charge
dear,
here
no
has been
seeing the
rounding up
veinage on
doctors to
Batman's
try to
face. The
fix
Titan's
Joker.
taking effect.
Looks like you were
Yeah.
unlucky.
He's dying, right?
It seems that way.
Is it wrong not to feel bad about that? What now?
You need to stay here. Keep out of sight, and you'll be fine. I'll be back.
I mean, she does have
I
a
mean,
fair
like, I
point.
don't-
It's like... Listen,
Oracle.
you can say a lot
It's
about,
me.
not
Joker's
not
not stealing
wanting to
your
feel
weapons from
bad.
Strange.
Or, you can say whatever you
Strange
will
is
about
giving Joker
not wanting to,
weapons.
wish death on anyone. But at the same time, considering, how many heads are on
Maybe he's trying to
Joker's
control who runs the
record,
streets. I'm going to
honestly,
look into it.
it's just a matter of time, honestly, before he gets what's coming to him.
Right?
Yeah.
So, oh.
Hello. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So, hey. It's the city that Gotham was once built atop.
Yeah.
Wonder City.
Eventually, when no space remains, this world will die. There. Everywhere. As man's mistake.
What
But the
the?
What is
assassins.
problem is...
Oh.
But this doesn't have to be your future, Gotham.
Who is this talking? Is that Raish?
I mean, if ninjas suddenly spawn, I assume so.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot they gave. I forgot they got freaking D to voice Raish in this.
Yep.
Very interesting casting choice, I won't lie.
Yes.
It's a little bit higher pitched than I would expect a Raish to sound like, but I mean, I think it kind of plays to the mysterious. Like, he's not exactly a bruiser brawler character, like as his league name would, lead you to believe. He's more so a, stealthily, mastermind kind of person.
Well, of course. I mean, he's totally capable of being a physical threat if the situation demands it. But, it's not... he's more of a cunning
The
character
tracker
more than
signal
anything.
continues beyond this door, but the door looks like it's been sealed for decades. The assassins must be using another way to get through.
How will we find that out?
These must be the famous mechanical guardians of Wonder City.
Robots.
It looks like their inner workings were very advanced.
I love that
Detecting
movie.
a kind of memory tape they used, almost a primitive video.
Don't worry, kid. I know this town like the
Scan
back of my
and
hand.
Analyze it.
My
that's
favorite
new.
was the Easter Bunny.
Oh, the Easter Bunny short?
No, the Easter Bunny Guardian.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought we were talking about robots.
Oh, no, I was talking about Guardians. Whoa.
The data is incomplete.
Well, could have been
So
worse.
yeah.
This is way ahead of the technology.
So now
that
we're going to
should
have to
been available
do
back then.
a little bit of a
It looks like
detour.
the data is
All
stored
throughout
in a
this
shared
area are
server.
going to be these like
Maybe I
remaining
can
like
retrieve
robots
the
here.
information from
We're
the
going to have
other
to scan
guardians
all
down
of
here.
them to find the information that we need to locate the opening that Raish and his ninjas are using to get around here.
Guess it's kind of a blessing that they all share the same brain cell. If our download, continues right where it left off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thankfully, if you get lost and don't know where they're at, the detective mode can be able to find them.
Their heads can only take so much interference.
Yeah.
Want to try another
You do
one?
need to be careful though, because like there will be some points that like when you scan some of these, once they like short circuit, there will be ninjas that get spawned. Like such.
Oh.
You interrupted me.
Ah, finally, the IT support line. I've been needing some help with these robots. They keep short-circuiting.
Can you help me fix this? Like, I can't do it myself. I'm not that much of a technician. I'm a technician by different standards.
Just before the elbow connects, pretty please.
I mean, I don't think it's an entirely unreasonable ask.
Right, just one time. We want up there, up to your left and above in the alley.
Oh, I see that. Just.
Also, I love the fact that they're saying "ladies and gentlemen" as if he's going to present this after the door that said "keep out or die."
Keep out or die. A second later, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. Thank you for not being so opposed to my hasty entrance.
I mean, hey, who's to say these aren't just something he's preparing ahead of time?
True.
Or like things he recorded ages ago. I mean, just as a reminder, Raish is very old.
That is true.
I'm going to present you some curse knowledge.
What's up?
The fact that, no offense to the guy, but the fact that it is D. Bradley Baker doing the voice of Raish with that specific voice, there is a non-0% chance that this Raish would have actually referred to someone as a lady.
Maybe at one point in his life.
The assembled surveillance footage shows me where the assassin went. She must have been using a secret entrance. I need to find
You're
it.
telling me your detective vision could have figured that crap out? It's a hollow-ass door. Like, really, right now, turn on detective mode. I want to see what happens. Wow. Pathetic.
Listen here, Buster. This detective mode couldn't detect Quincy Sharp's secret room where he was, brainstorming Arkham City. So,
All right.
perfect.
Thanks.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Ow.
That worked.
Every time that happens, I keep anticipating him actually like pushing her head through the hilt instead of just by the wall next to it.
Don't worry, we're not playing Injustice.
Yet.
Well, I mean, he didn't even kill an Injustice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, there's no kills in Injustice, at least as far as I'm aware.
Meanwhile,
Well, okay,
There were
there
kills,
was
they're just not in the gameplay.
I was about to say, yeah, no, story-wise there are kills. I mean, hell, the whole thing starts off with a gruesome kill by Superman.
True.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sandra back there is going to get such a talking to when her girlfriends learn that she was the one that led Batman into the sanctum.
Oh, they're gonna give her such a pinch.
Alright, sorry, go ahead, Doug.
Now it's better add on with Superman with the whole murder sprees, as well as because it was influenced, if I remember, by Joker, by putting a bomb inside of Lois, with her having a baby.
Right. Yeah.
Superman was
I mean,
livid and
Mommy, Daddy.
Martha?
Hear me, can't you?
Yes, Bruce.
You need to step
Would
into
I
the
lie?
Your father and I are waiting. We missed you so much. You have to do it.
Why am I forgetting his father's
We need you
name?
to do it, Bruce.
Thomas?
Thomas.
Bruce? Bruce?
Oh.
Bruce? Can you hear me? Your
I'm
vitals,
okay.
they're dropping. It's like they're in free fall. You need to find whatever you're looking for now.
You know, I wonder if what he saw there was actually true, if he was really just hallucinating shit.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I imagine it was like a
At some point, you should
near-death
regard it.
hallucination.
At this rate, I'd say minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, Bruce, you need to tell
Yeah.
me what you want me to do. What do I get Robin to do? You know, if you don't...
I'll make it.
He's a trooper. You can't say he isn't.
Stubborn to a fault, that Batman.
Dutch angle be damned, I will reach the final jump.
I'd let this sauce bring me down.
I'll
Even
get
Batman
through
knows
this
the code.
battlefield. Sorry.
Even Batman knows the falter of
You should have
Four's
listened
Dutch
to my
angles.
warning. There are no friends to save you down here. Stop.
Whoop.
You were saying?
What about a girlfriend?
Yep. Now we meet Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter and Batman's ex.
Hey, hon, how you doing?
How did you find us?
I recognized your personal guard. It was just a matter of following her.
Is that what that itch was?
I thought it was his it.
Leave. I will deal with you later.
Oh,
Yes,
jeez.
Mommy.
You
Definitely
didn't
getting
need
a
to
haircut
get
after this.
yourself arrested to see me, Bruce.
If that.
After
Just-
that night we spent in Metropolis.
Look, it's just an old-fashioned
You could
haircut.
have
Trust me,
just
the boys
I'm
will
not here
never
for you.
recognize you.
Either
Probably
that.
because you won't have a head afterwards, but still.
I need you
Tell
to
me,
wait.
Talia, what do you plan to
Only
do?
a true
We plan to give her
successor
40
may stand before
lashes.
the great Azareal.
And it's just the massive eyelashes.
Always intended us to work together.
So many.
His army. Just imagine it. You, me, a better world.
Oh my God, you're ugly.
Goodness gracious.
What happened?
I'm here to take my place at your side.
You wish to become an assassin. Why should I trust this change of heart?
You saw my face. Does it look like I have a choice?
Are you prepared
Smooth,
to
Batman.
take the demon trial?
Keep the act up.
Okay.
You must show you are willing to take a life to
What?
save the world.
I'm ready.
Then let the trials.
So yeah, basically, because we really don't have any other options, the only way we're gonna get to Raish is if we pass a couple of trials that
Thousands of
are set to
warriors have
decide
fallen
who's
in
gonna be
pursuit
Raish's
of the
successor.
Would-be successors have proven to be
Oh
nothing
gosh,
more
would you
than
look at the
children
time?
battling the
If I want to
enormity
take part
of
in the demon
creation.
trials, I really need Ra's al Ghul to sign this
Nothing
permission
can
slip
prepare you
first.
for what comes
Can we just stop by his office really
Destiny
quick?
will decide your fate.
He's not in his office right now. Well, do you
I've
know
heard
when
these
he'll be
words
back?
100 times.
He'll be back when you're ready.
Let us hope you are correct.
He's not in his office. Can his blood take a message?
And his
blood is busy.
take a message.
Your journey
It'll be
begins
really
with
quick.
this door.
Okay.
Let's
Alright.
get started.
Actually, it's funny. She literally just lured it and just
Only
took him
one man
straight
has
to his
passed this
office.
ordeal.
Are you trying to talk me out of this?
Of course not. I just want you to be certain. When the blood of the demon takes
I mean, I'll
hold,
always at least
you will be on
be
your own.
appreciative that, to an extent, like self-respect or whatever,
Then may
that
the spirits be kind.
that despite the fact that Talia and I assume the League of Assassins knows that we're Bruce Wayne, they've never directly acted against us.
Well, it really depends on the circumstance, because the thing with Raish is that, even though he is kind of a twisted man, in his own way, he does technically what's best for the world. His method of going through it is just very, very intense.
Again, he's pretty much the textbook definition of an eco-terrorist.
Yeah. So our first test is to take a drink of this magic chalice.
Good. Feel the blood.
Now we can enter the Hall of Heroes.
Yay!
Restoring your health and
Well,
Oh, wow. There's Raish.
your next task is simple. Follow me through this world, and the trial is complete. Touch anything along the way, and you will die.
Raish, when did you die and become a ghost?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Just start. There we go.
Glide high,
Yeah,
sickly Batman.
Oh.
Now we just go over to these. And yeah, basically just as he says, we just have to keep following them all throughout this little trippy wonderland.
It's
So
just
that-
never
To save this world from
Yeah.
the evil that is
So
destroying
just imagine this for a moment. This is all technically in our head still. What is he even doing in the real world?
We'll find out what he's up to in the real world in a bit, but for right now, yeah, we're gonna have to be careful through here. And he is not lying when he says, like, if you touch any bit of this terrain as you're gliding, it will actually kill you.
Jeez.
Man's intense.
Everything
And it's
here.
not as simple as just gliding. We also do have to beat up some of his sandy henchmen here.
Everything in this weird world is Batman proof. Even the
Hey,
guards.
if we can get if we can
the
get a
one
fully
I
modded
have
Joker
searched
into Arkham
for,
City, because Hype recently
one
shared that
who
mod
will
with us,
succeed
or at least shared a
me.
video of it. Can I begin a hey Sons, can I begin a petition to have at least one enemy variant replaced with thumbs? From the first Spy Kids movie.
Oh,
That would
those
be
things.
very funny.
Just one enemy type and just
Maybe
just
one day.
one, I don't
They
know.
would walk as a Titan.
Blood of the demon has allowed me to live for 600
I mean, they are about as bumbling as Titans.
It would be a silly thing in my head. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today.
such a gift.
It really does depend on if there's just anyone in the Arkham modding community that's dedicated enough to do that. Because that's the thing when it comes to mods. A lot of it has to... It's not just a matter of whether you want it, it's a matter of whether you can back it up.
I know. Trust me, I've been trying to still do a little bit of work on an Archipelago for Dark Cloud, and I would love an Archipelago for... they're working on one for Metroid Prime, but it's not compatible with Prime Hack yet.
That I have allowed you to drink
Oh, really?
will only keep you alive for a few more.
And I mean, especially if you're going to be playing it through an Archipelago, there's no better way to do it than through, you know, the cheater's way out.
Yeah.
It must be by mouse and keyboard, or else it will be null and void.
You know what? I actually...
Oh!
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Touch any part of the environment and you die.
Apologies, I peaked my mic a little. I was scared.
No worries.
I was gonna say, oh gosh, actually, what were we just... Oh yeah, you know what? I actually genuinely, at least not until, I guess, the Mario Party the Mario Party, yeah, it is Superstars, Jamboree, until the Jamboree update comes out. I actually still have not yet tried the mouse functionality on the Switch 2 yet.
I mean, honestly...
Well, I know, something that's going to get a lot of people excited is, at the time of recording this, they actually just shadow revealed a new Splatoon spin-off, and people have been saying, like, in addition to that, there's also, like, upgrades to Splatoon 3 for the Switch 2, and I remember someone online mentioned that, like, because of that, that means you can now technically use the mouse to play Splatoon 3, and they are not prepared for the people online that'll take advantage of that.
Oh, there's gonna be the metagame's going to change completely if that ends up happening.
Oh, dude, the snipers are gonna be so lethal. I'm gonna check it out. I believe that the update, as of this recording, I believe the update comes out this Thursday or this Friday.
Maybe? I don't know. Like, you guys are, like, more into Splatoon than I am, so I'm trusting your guys' input on that.
I'll double check it.
And there we go.
You have done well, detective. Now, come and find me. Collect your reward.
Oh, was that easy?
You would not believe how many assassins in the League of Assassins forget to bring a parachute. That's why they die most of the time in that trial. They don't have a glider.
There's a surprisingly lacking amount of gamers in the League of Assassins.
You did it.
You sound surprised.
Of course not. I always had faith.
Totally.
Where's Raish? I need to see him now. I'm running out of time.
Your final challenge awaits you through this door. I pray the spirits will be kind.
Well, that makes two of us.
And so, here we are. It's just you, me, and this decrepit old fuck in front of us.
Father.
Welcome, detective.
Raish, you're dying again?
For your final challenge.
Well, he's an old fart. He goes through this. He goes through this like practically monthly at this point.
It is your destiny.
I don't think the Lazarus Pit is healthy for you at this point.
Well, I mean, there are some iterations where it is treated as like an addiction for him. Like, I think he even mentions it at one point in this game.
This was the only way.
Allow me to help you. Use my sword. Take it all.
Well, I mean, I don't need all of it. I only need like a sample.
Is your final answer?
Swan dive.
If I must.
Alright, back into the regenerative pit.
back into the bubbling Mountain Dew.
Still wacky how we just so happen to build right atop of this immortal, like, primordial soup.
Right?
What's funny is that, like, I think within the lore of the grander DC universe, there's actually multiple Lazarus Pits. This just, like, in the context of the Arkham universe, I think this is, like, one of the last remaining ones.
Only one of us can leave this chamber alive.
We'll see about that.
Well, I'll give him credit. He's handling coming back out of that pit again fairly well.
Alright.
Well, like I said, he's done it multiple times to a point where it is just relatively routine for him.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole... Usually whenever you dunk yourself straight into the pit and then come back out, you usually come out as a freaking insane lunatic.
Right.
Here goes.
Raish, where are you?
Where is Raish?
Wish, where are you?
Oh, there he is.
I have limited time.
You should have killed me
There
when
you are.
you had the chance.
Oh boy!
Whoa! Well, this is just a little unfair.
Now we're in his world, Batman. Can you beat him?
So I assume you need to keep an eye on which one is the real Raish, or can he? Oh, or can he? Oh, he can just jump between which salmon you're actually fighting.
Yep.
Darn, I actually thought I had to like pay attention to which one we were actually punching.
Oh boy. Oh, and also careful of that because he will like start like surprise slashing you like this.
I also just like remembered how much I missed these attacks in Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
The like the ones where like
the true power of my Lazarus pit.
Because Raish's ego couldn't get any bigger.
But the okay, so lightning it is. But basically the nice. Where was I going with this? Little techniques like the make a storm of bats to like get people off of you. I miss those in Night.
I'll still never understand why they got rid of so many of these abilities in Arkham Knight.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
They're very... Okay, this is a little funny. No.
Nope, make me.
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it clean of the scum of humanity. Only we can do
not
this.
now, Daddy's busy.
Don't you think you're getting a little too close for comfort, sweetheart?
His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade. Kill him. Accept your destiny. Accept our destiny.
You know I can't do that, Talia.
Then, beloved, you will have to die.
Well, she should have a little bit more faith in me than that.
I mean,
round 2.
I mean, for real, like, I'm the Batman.
No.
Oh,
That's cute.
I assume there he just mashed the counter button.
Yep. Oh boy.
Said that already.
Oh boy.
You cannot defeat us.
Oh, nice. That's a cool effect, actually.
Yep.
Our numbers are too great. Our numbers are too great.
Just because you said it again doesn't mean it's any more true now.
2, 3, go.
You should have joined us.
To be honest with you, Raish, I don't think I could pull off green.
Joined us. You cannot defeat us.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You should have joined us.
Okay, cool. So they keep that effect where once the combo reaches a certain like level, you constantly do more damage with a punch.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh boy. Don't worry, Batman. Your flippy do tricks will be enough to save. Okay, except for that. Except when he does that.
Come on, nice. Oh.
Might be cutting it a little close there, buddy.
No.
Stop that.
Alright, it's just you.
I said stop it.
You're being a butt.
Now what?
Now he's gonna be an even bigger butt.
Oh, not this again. Well, what would you say of all the battles in this hybrid? What would you say is the hardest boss battle?
Honestly, the one that we're gonna see right after Raish.
Oh, okay.
I think we all know which one that is.
Well, that one I like because it's a like I know Matt brings up too that's really fun and how the boss learns from you.
Yeah.
And I mean, what else plays to the game's strengths best than having you actually challenge yourself?
That's fair. Whoa.
Yeah, Alien Isolation.
Oh, we need to do that game soon.
I know. I can't wait.
I'm curious
There
how
we
that.
go.
I am actually curious how well that runs in Switch 2.
Are you done yet, Rage?
Alien Isolation.
'Cause I forgot. Sorry, the sound effects just ding 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 ding. Anyway, because I could have sworn I thought Alien Isolation was ported to Switch already, like a cloud version. Ow!
I could take a look.
It might be.
Yeah, Rage isn't done with us yet, though.
What are you doing?
Hey!
Listen to me, detective, and listen well. You will
Yeah, it's on
kill
Switch.
me. You will
Yeah,
lead the
okay.
League of
So I'm curious how
Assassins
it'll run on
because
Switch
if
2.
you do not join us,
Maybe
I
better,
will
really.
kill the only person you have ever loved.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Nothing quite like tough love than threatening to kill your own daughter for the sake of the man she loves.
Yeah. So now we're going to be introduced to a batarang upgrade that, honestly, I think is very pretty situational. A reverse batarang. So basically, hold down ZL, hold down R,
So now reverse
and
on
then
him.
let go. Do.
And
Oh. Alright.
oh,
Alright, Mr. Raish. It's time for your shot.
you could have put that in his arm, dude. You didn't have to jab him in the neck.
I think at this point he's just kind of not in the mood to be gentle with him.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't been gentle with us. Why should we be gentle to him?
What
Exactly.
kind of a man sacrifices
Yeah,
his
Talia, you
own
really gotta
daughter?
like choose your father
And
figures
you,
better.
You
Huh.
lied to me.
I
I thought you
Who's to say
loved
she even had a choice?
I thought you were ready to join our crusade.
Talia,
Don't. You two deserve each other.
Well,
Whap whap.
you're looking old, Raish. What's really going on here?
I have used the Lazarus Pit too many times. I've lived 600 years. My mind and body cannot take much more. Each time I enter the pit, I am frightened of what will come out.
then stop using
The
it.
Lazarus
I mean, in the
Pit
grand-
corrupted your mind.
I mean, in the grand
Think
scheme of
about
things,
it.
you didn't.
If your
This is
pit
probably
falls
one
into
of the
wrong hands,
least
you'll be powerless to save
bad
centuries of destruction.
takes I've seen of you after you popped out of the pit.
Redemption.
Yeah,
It's
just
definitely one of his more
Call
definitely
the crusade.
he's definitely more civil in instances like this.
Yeah.
he's like he's lucid. He's aware. Just don't do this. Get some help.
It's like exactly.
Not that hard.
Drop the cut the addiction straight from the source.
I thought you were dead.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you
Damn,
not
Batman.
finish? Hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the
Wait,
process.
is this the first
until
time
was
he
even
actually
able to
learns
bring
about the
himself
Lazarus
back from
Pit?
the dead.
And you took some?
I think
He forced me
I don't
to.
know. Like it's very
Small
odd
doses
how
appear
they
to heal most
take into
ailments,
account
but even the
the
small amount I
legacy
ingested had a
of
few nasty
race
side
in this
effects.
game. Because like
Prolonged
it's
exposure
clear that he
has
knows
driven
of
Raish over
race.
the
He
edge.
knows that he stays alive. He knows how he stays alive. But for some reason,
No,
they act like
the
this is the
effects are
first time.
temporary.
My guess is that it's
Raish
probably the
tried
first
to
time they're
convince me
seeing
to
a
use his
Lazarus
pit,
pit in
but the
Arkham.
risks are too
I
great.
mean,
Ah,
Gotham.
okay.
When
Okay,
I'm
that's
done
fair.
here, I'll need to investigate this Lazarus technology.
Also,
further.
thankfully, due
I
to
told
that
Raish
strange
to shut his
cocktail he
pit
made us
down.
drink earlier, at least it made us well enough to
Unlikely.
continue the
Raish is
adventure.
addicted to the
True.
pit.
Yeah.
I've given him one chance to break that addiction, or I'll be back to do it myself.
You know, in the great scheme of things, what if that was the whole point to Ra's al
Did Robin get you that
Ra's al
blood
Ghul's
sample?
introduction? Not to only highlight him as an eco-terrorist, but also to highlight the dangers of drug overdose.
It's me. What's
I could
happening?
see a metaphor somewhere being drawn to that. And
Gotham General has at least 30 confirmed cases. There are nearly 50 at Mercy, and it's looking like the pattern repeats all over the city.
I've run a simulation. Joker's blood could be in as many as 2,000 people by the morning. The first fatalities are expected soon after that.
I'm on my way back to Freeze right now. Hopefully, the blood sample I extracted from Raish will complete the formula.
I hope you're right.
And just make sure you don't get sidetracked, Batman.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing will stop me on my quest. Hopefully.
What is the wait? What do you mean? What do you mean the McFlurry's back?
What do you mean? What do you mean they brought back the McRib?
Oh, dude, I love the McRib.
Oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours?
Yeah.
I mean,
he said 5 hours like 30 minutes ago.
Listen, time flies when you're under the influence.
Damn.
Oh.
But of course, we can't just leave all willy-nilly. Now can we?
What if we just went for the exit door and just said, forget these guys?
Well, you kind of have to go through here.
I know, I was about to say, let's just sneak around them, just go out the exit door.
Regular turkey shoot.
Turkey!
I love turkey.
What was that, a flying chicken?
Who's an egghead? Egg face?
Okay, 5.
A call.
Well, at least they haven't caught on that you're still using the gargoyles.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
not
they're
yet,
all
anyway.
nice and safe.
Of course, they all still have to. At least, of course, some of them still have to dress all stupid, so that's going to make it a little harder to deal with them.
Don't you think you can hide the dark from me?
Why, do you have a flashlight?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
You got a light? Yes. Oh!
I think
Oh,
I
he
pushed
didn't
him off
fall
the edge. Uh-oh.
Dang it.
He's gonna have a nasty headache. I say zap him, maybe that'll push him off the train. Ah, I think I have to onto the train.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Dang.
If he was, like, right on the edge, it would have worked, but unfortunately he wasn't.
Okay, let's see.
Of course, Batman has to have the smart gun.
Wait for it.
These mines have stopped working. Cover me while I try and fix them.
Oh, that's right, because he's the mining one.
Oh, okay, so we just don't have to go near him. Okay. Music's good in this. I wonder who did. I need to remember myself who's the composer.
I don't remember their names right off the bat, but yeah, the Arkham games have, like, really strong composition work.
Let's see.
Especially in the heat of the moment.
Oh, yeah.
First name I find is Nick Arundel.
Yep.
He did the entire Arkham franchise, and to his credit, did go on to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
It's making you look like idiots.
Did pretty much the Arkham VR. Even did Return to Arkham.
Come and fight a man.
He did a short called Batman Aftermath, which I don't think I've seen that one before.
Huh.
Can't say I've heard of that either.
How's he doing this? Shut the hell up. We need to keep looking or we're all dead.
Oh well, okay, Doyle. Well, of course he did. Of course he was the composer for Return to Arkham. That was the freaking duology of Asylum and City, the re-release. Wow.
I mean, what are the odds that maybe he made new, like there was like a whole menu where you select both games that he made new music for?
Yeah, fair. Oh, hell, he was one of the composers for I Ninja.
Really?
Yeah, and Nickelodeon Toon Twister 3D.
Huh. Jesus Christ, that takes me back.
What else? He was cool. He was a composer for one of the Shadow Man games. Yeah, I never looked at playing the first one again.
It is on the N64 NSO if you want to try it that way.
Nice. His was the Second Encounter, not. Oh, cool! And he was a composer. This character looks super familiar, James, but he was the composer for a game called Malice: A Cat's Tale.
That does sound vaguely familiar.
Featured a cartoony-looking girl with red hair and a big cog-like shaped hammer.
I feel like I may have seen that before, but it's not coming to me. It's not coming to me right now.
No worries, I'll grab an image of this.
All right.
Anywho, I'll do more of this. I mean, otherwise, like, I forget. This came out after the Nolan movies, or no?
Oh yeah, after the Nolan. Like, at the very least, The Dark Knight was like a thing by then.
Okay, because
I want to say this was just before Rises.
Because I definitely want to say, you know, I'm sure there is still original work going into this, but I can definitely hear some of the like influences, like of
Hans Zimmerman.
Yeah, Zimmer's like compositions for Batman.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
There we are. And there you go.
Yeah, My bad. I felt like I should have gone through that quicker than that.
There it is. I'll put it in recordings chat.
Yeah, it feels like, honestly, it feels like you took a few extra steps than you needed to. But okay, I feel like I've definitely seen that once a long time ago. But otherwise, I don't think I've ever seen this in store shelves.
Okay. I definitely have seen it, I think, once or twice on maybe on GOG or something.
It definitely exudes that kind of old school vibe.
Okay. What have you been playing, Doug?
Catch.
Oh, right in the
right up the nose. But yeah, continue.
Not much as of late, really, since I was mainly focused on my personal project.
Oh, right. The marathon.
Yeah.
How's the script going?
Going alright.
That's good.
Gonna continue more of it tomorrow, and that'll be nice, considering I'm gonna give my personal thoughts on the gameplay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So that'll be fun, as well as making more portraits for myself and the editing wise of it.
You got this.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Got weapons on the way.
Jesus.
What? You expect us
Line up, boys.
unarmed? Screw that.
He said
Good lord.
Alright, Mr. Nutcracker.
What part of that did you not understand?
Would you take a man like this seriously if he was your commanding officer?
Right?
No.
I mean, he does have the extra padding, which is why it's very important that we take him down first.
That's fair.
I'm gonna show you why I'm the Nutcracker.
It's like, no, God, no, bye. It was just a prank. It was just an outfit. It doesn't mean nothing.
It's just a prank, bro.
Alright, whose nuts am I gonna crack first?
Joke's on you. I hate pranks.
Arkham City is where you're gonna die.
I have a bad experience with pranks.
I hate them just as much as I hate rock and roll.
Rock is nothing but death, crime, and the rage of the beast.
These
Children with their music. I'll never understand them. I'm the Batman saying, get off Gotham's lawn.
I'll make you get off the lawn of crime.
And he just freaking flipped him and kicked him in the air. There's a reason why I'm really happy and I'm really looking forward to Dead as Disco, where
I thought that was his head.
That would have been bad.
But
yeah, no, there's a reason why I'm so excited and looking forward to Dead as Disco, because it's like even removing the rhythm game aspect from it, which I think makes it peak, but otherwise just the Arkham combat system is just so satisfying
so
to
good.
get that, to enter that flow state or whatever and just feel the motion of it.
hang on a second, guys.
There's a new inmate entering my facility.
Who that?
The more nostalgic among you will recognize him as Quincy Sharp,
Oh.
mayor of Gotham.
Oh, the original.
Warden
Damn.
Yep.
Arkham Asylum. Please provide him with the welcome he deserves.
Okay, so you're just pretty much just flat out killing the guy.
Good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
The criminals are all gonna kill him
Why
immediately.
would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there?
In some ways, I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm also just sitting here laughing because it's
I don't know, Barbara.
yeah, no, of all
But I
the
am
people
going
in
to
Gotham,
find
he
out.
probably deserves to be here the most.
Yeah.
But does Strange have any personal beef with Quincy?
Basically, so the entire incident on Arkham Asylum was Quincy used that entire thing as a way to not only become mayor of Gotham, but also pretty much get this entire Arkham City operation running, because Hugo Strange basically gave him subliminal suggestions to make this thing a reality.
Didn't he also didn't Hugo Strange also pretty much sway things to make it so that Quincy was mayor in the first place?
Yeah.
And just to double check, this isn't the same guy who was insane and was convinced that they were the disembodied spirit of the original Arkham.
Oh no, it's the same guy.
Oh jeez. Oh, a political prisoner.
Yep.
You don't. Please, I'll do it.
You know, you're at least a little more deserving to save than most other political prisoners.
That is
Like-
a snapped
like Quincy.
collarbone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, citizen.
Very well. Okay.
Gotham will forever, the nightlife of Gotham will forever hear the horror stories of the neck breaker.
I thought you were going to say the Nutcracker.
Oh, he's just as infamous. Don't you worry, none.
You know what? No, that's what we'll call him now. The neck cracker.
Oh.
What's up? You miss him?
Like hell. I hope one of them copters is found and blown the crap.
Brace yourselves, Gotham, for your necks will be cracked.
And then
Yeah,
turns
there he is.
He'll make me his right-hand man for sure.
And then turns out the joke was on. And then turns out the joke was on Batman all along, because then he met Bane, or as he's now known in some infamous leagues, Crackerback.
Oh. Okay, I was not
Nice.
expecting him to get them all like that.
He did a
Get
shockwave.
wrecked.
Dang. All right.
My fault, is it? Let's have a little chat.
No! Please, no!
I want to know all about Strange, and how you're tied into all this.
I'll tell you everything. Strange came to me back at the asylum.
Thankfully, he's very easy
Told
to
me he
break.
had friends.
That's good, as most
Powerful
politicians are.
friends. The sort of people who could make things happen. All I had to do was turn a blind eye to his experiments and work on my campaign. He said his friends would ensure that I won.
There you
Who
go.
are they?
Woohoo.
Whoop!
I have no idea. I never met them. They funded everything. Money was no problem. All I had to do was set up Arkham City and put Strange in charge. It made perfect sense. The scum of Gotham needed to be punished. It would be my legacy.
Yeah,
Strange
shut
has
up.
been removing anyone with evidence against him and sending them into Arkham City. Enjoy your legacy.
Whoop.
Oh.
Bruce, I'm
And
seeing
with that,
massive spikes
that's
in
it
your
for
T-spine
that's it as
electric
far as
analyzer.
Quincy's relevance to the plot.
Your health.
Oh.
And to the entire Arkham series in general, because he doesn't get mentioned at all at night, doesn't he?
No, in fact, if anything, it's that the fact that I believe Jim
Strange is
Gordon's already
working with
mayor by
someone
then.
else.
I think.
I'm
Or
going
running
to
for
find
mayor.
out who.
Or,
What are you talking about? You
I
need
never
to get
imagined
that
Gordon
blood
be
to
the type.
freeze now.
Though I think
will.
I don't know
I
if
just
it's
need to.
No,
it's
you
in.
don't. You need to go back to the GCPD.
Origins?
Please, Bruce.
It couldn't be Origins because I mean, what relevance would he have there? I'm just maybe he might have got a passing mention in Night of Nothing Else because isn't it more or less implied that he killed himself?
We have been watching you for a long time, Batman.
What, you have? That feels like an invasion of my privacy.
Are you gonna tell us anything and actually talk? Or... Well,
He's gonna stop doing that.
so now
Oh,
we're...
boy. So now, we have to go over and find Mr. Freeze, because now that we have Raish's DNA, we can be able to finally manufacture that cure.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Little pieces of crap like you.
But yeah, no, I want to say Arkham Knight did imply that the only reason why that Quincy Sharp's not around anymore is because he actually offed himself.
Oh, really? Damn.
Just a consultant. I fix alarms, for God's sake.
I'm not sure if that's entirely true or I don't know, it's just some random fan theory, but that's the most I got out of it. Because yeah, no, aside from what we just saw, you never see the old bastard ever again.
Let's see what the fan wikis can consult.
Tastes like crap. No wonder some of the freaks
Let's see. Quincy Sharp Arkham Wiki.
To the Arkham Wiki!
Might as well. I mean, it's going to be a while before we get back to the GCPD.
And assuming we don't get sidetracked along the way.
I forgot that there was either a comic or a short or prequel called Road to Arkham.
That sounds about right.
I thought we were
Oh, hey, Joker.
friends, working together and all that. You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems
I'm sure he's just making this shit up because we're essentially doing exactly what he wants.
well, two can play at that game. Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the GCPD without my guys blowing your pointy head off. I double dare you.
Okay, I was just thinking ahead. Like, I thought they would have been snipers around here, but that's not until later.
Okay, so I figured... Okay, yeah, so you are correct, James. Basically, it's also a bit corroborated by... oh, yeah, you. It's also a bit corroborated by one of the riddles that you solve in Arkham Knight that I think I may have skipped out. Is you find a poster of Quincy Sharp's old campaign posters and stuff. So because basically the timeline is that nuts. Basically the timeline is after Arkham City, Sharp was of course discharged from being a mayor and stuff. After his trial, Vicki Vale confronted him with the fact that he was the one supplying the weapons to the gangs, to lead to the Arkham Asylum incident. Because of this, again, kind of corroborated by the riddle in Arkham Knight, in his cell, again, thanks to Hugo Strange. Thanks to Hugo Strange, let's be honest, utterly, fucking with Quincy Sharp's head. He, a lot of, suggestions and paranoia and all-around psychosis led to Quincy Sharp hanging himself in prison.
That figures.
You say prison. You say hanging in prison. All I can imagine is the intro to Goonies. You really think I'm gonna kill myself?
We still need to get around to watching that at some point.
Oh,
it's such a good classic.
We will.
It is.
You know what? Okay, no, this weekend we're gonna figure it out because I don't know if we're because it depends on Matt's availability because I know Matt wanted to be there for the Secret of the Magic Potion reviewing on Hype Server, but stop slapping me.
I mean, there's always next weekend.
Yeah, true. Oh, well, next weekend actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. All right, I'm gonna tattle a little bit. Next weekend, I have plans to actually, for the first time, see Penn and Teller on stage.
Really?
Yeah, they're touring. They're going to be at a local casino.
That's cool, actually.
And
I'm honestly impressed that they're still. Honestly impressed that they're still in business.
Yeah, and I'm excited because I enjoy their work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you sure love a lot of their bullshit.
Alright, so before we go in there, quick precaution. The gargoyle scaffoldings that we would usually use in Predator sections, they're frozen in advance, so that should give you an idea of what to expect with this particular boss encounter.
Oh boy.
Enjoy, one of the best designed bosses in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for those wondering, yes, we're totally spoiling the surprise. You should all know this by now. This is like the most talked about thing of Arkham City.
I doubted you would actually return.
At the end of the day, he is a villain.
Word, Victor. You should know that by now.
Right, so now that we have Raish's DNA, that should help Freeze be able to generate a cure that's needed to pretty much cure Gotham of all the Jokeritis that Joker is planning on spreading.
Perfect. And behold, it's done.
Yep. He only has enough for 2 batches of it, though. One of them he's going to keep for safekeeping.
The other one, hopefully he'll give to me. Right? Or, excuse me, not to me, to Batman.
How are you feeling?
I'm not going to complain right now.
Well, give it to me.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Batman.
So what?
You have given me your last order.
Lol.
This is not a time for negotiation.
I think it is. The clown has my wife.
Laura.
Bring her back to me.
We don't have time.
Yeah, I don't got time for this. Okay, maybe I can spare a minute or two.
You don't want to do this, Freeze.
Oh, I believe I do. You will bring me Nora, or you will die.
Oh, there's that cool effect in the glasses. Oh, it's such a cool design.
Also, I just realized, I don't know if it's just me. Am I the only one that noticed with this new Freeze design, or excuse me, new in air quotes? It makes it look like he's wearing a metallic crop top.
Maybe.
A little. Oh, dang, magnets.
Yep. So this is the interesting thing about Mr. Freeze. This is technically a Predator boss encounter. You have to use pretty much every stealth takedown that you can on him. But what makes him interesting is that he will actually learn from each of them. So those magnets that we used against him, he'll freeze them and make sure we don't use them again.
Yep. So you must constantly be, live a variety, the spice of life. And note, he's even tracking your footprints.
You have to be your A game.
Yep, and depending on the difficulty you're playing at, will also determine how many tricks you're going to have to use.
So
Yep. And since we're on New Game Plus, we're going to have to be doing quite a bit of them right now.
Oh boy.
So now, how's he going to be able to protect against things like, us sneaking up on him from behind?
That strategy will never work again.
Let's see. First, let me get this in advance.
Okay. Where is he? Oh, jeez. Yeah, right away. He's immediately came with a magnet.
Good lord. From that angle, it made him look like a freaking, Terminator.
Oh, boy.
Oh! No, not yet.
You say Terminator, if I remember, ironically, the actor in one of the movies.
You can't see me.
Well, at least that was still in place.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
At the very least...
Why am I doing this?
Oh.
It's all good. You used them all. Now you've got to get him. There we go.
Well, at least he's down. At least he's down.
Yeah.
He's too dangerous.
All right, nice. Oh.
Better move. Hi, Nora. Bye, Nora.
I mean, at the very least, using your footprints, you can, kind of guarantee he's going to guide in such a way.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Did he just give himself a shield?
Oh, yeah, basically, he's going to make it so that we can't use,
Explosive.
Concussive force.
And also, what you notice there, when I use the detective vision, don't have the detective vision on for too long, because he will eventually start, hacking into that as well.
Damn. Now it's time to jump at him.
Mm-hmm.
I have the advantage.
Happy birthday!
Just break his dome.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Listen, have you ever tried to punch on solid ice?
That shame pretty.
Okay.
I learned from my mistakes, Batman.
Breaking every wall mirror.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't think you do. I don't think you do, Freeze.
He said no, but I was supposed to say, ow.
So now you're not going to be able to use the grates no more.
Right?
I say no, you say ow.
Well, shoot. We've used a lot of our techniques, and he's only halfway down.
I think whatever we use next has got to be a really big one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he didn't fall for the trick I did earlier. Well, thankfully.
Yeah, it's a good thing we got that sneaky little
Ooh, nice.
trick we used on Penguin earlier.
Now, I forget, are there any other devices that we have yet? Are there any other gadgets we have yet to unlock in this game?
No, I should have all of them. Although I will say, like I said, there are some that are definitely really handy in terms of figuring out how exactly you can, what am I trying to say, use them to use against them. Like, there's even one where you can use the line launcher against them.
Oh, to just, ram into him?
Yep.
I guess we could do that if we can get him, on the floor, on, ground floor, and just going a long path. Hey, sir. yeah.
Yeah, basically, this is what he's also going to use. If he's lost track of your footprints, he'll bring up these heat seekers that'll give you an idea of where you're at.
Mm.
Oh, shoot, he does ranged attacks.
I mean, he's got a gun. Why wouldn't he use ranged combat?
Okay, so apart from how we've, been talking up this fight and stuff, how do you feel about it, Hype?
It is definitely my favorite fight in the game. It is also the most tense fight in the game for me. If the fumbling around I've been doing is of any indication, especially in New Game Plus.
Well, I assume it's because if we die, we have to start all the way from the beginning.
Well, then it's just a matter of, it's hard trying to comb through all of your, various options, considering that, you really do have to exhaust, every single possible, takedown option that you have in order for it to actually work.
I mean, at this point, what else do you have left to do?
Well, we have remote batarangs, the reverse batarangs. We have, can we just zap him just straight up?
We probably could, but...
Oh, I think you can line launch from over here if you go down to your right.
Just
Because basically, if he's approaching there, if you go behind him, unless he's gonna, yeah, he's going straight ahead. So if you go around him, like go back and go up onto the ground floor, I think you can line launcher from behind. Or this could work.
That might be a little close for comfort.
Choo-choo.
Nice. Hey, nice.
Hey.
I can't allow Freeze to see me. He's too dangerous.
Nice. Okay. All right, moving.
All right, so no more line launcher shenanigans.
Can you see me through this glass?
What was making that sound? Now I know.
I'm actually surprised I didn't see you past that grate.
Oh, can we get him from underneath? Like if he walks over the skylight.
it is possible. I just have to wait for him to actually get underneath here. Actually, no, wait, this is gated. He wouldn't be able to go through there.
Oh, but what if? Oh, but we could maybe lead him down here and then jump on him from above.
Probably could. What I'm trying to do is that there's one takedown that you can use where I can guide him to this water here and,
then
like,
zap him.
use the button to electrocute him.
Oh, here he comes.
I will flush you out.
Aim true.
Well, I'm sure it can recharge. Oh, drop it.
There
you
go. Or you can just hit him with a stick.
Just fucking Goomba stomp him.
Yeah. Okay, now run through the water. And jump up.
It's you say that. It's me, a Batman.
I learned from my mistakes, Batman.
Nice. Perfect. Oh.
I think he's caught on to you. Oh, he's caught on.
Oh, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Back down. Okay, new plan. Go to the right and go under, and then turn on your sensor. That way, like basically turn on detective mode, so he will like know to come downstairs to you.
Well, the thing is, I can't have this on for too long, the detective mode, because he will also jam it if you leave it on long enough.
Oh, I thought he would like. I thought he would like, trace you. No, okay, getting rid of it is not good. We need to know where he is. Okay, well he's gonna. Oh, couch. He's going in. All right, get to the skylight.
Well, I can't even get up there because remember he frees the gargoyles.
No. But I mean, like, if you go up there, basically, if you go to your left, there's that.
Oh, I see.
But I think he's already passed it.
Yeah, you missed your chance.
Well. But no, but you're good. So we have the other one across the way.
True, we do.
Okay, I think they're gonna probably release the heat seeker soon. What else can we use? Can we use a smoke pellet on him?
I don't think that'll work.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try.
Oh, man. Also, okay, never mind. Basically, I'm going to say right now, if you haven't already, don't use the line launcher ever again, even to move around, because I think he's caught on that, like, that's you moving, and he'll immediately follow that sound.
Yeah.
He's not going to come up here.
I gotta coerce him to get down here so I can do that.
Try sonic
You have the right idea about using the... Huh?
Try sonic battering underneath it?
Well, no, my thing is that, like, you have the right idea of using the glass there. It's just that I have to trick him into going down there.
Alright, let's hope that he takes the bait.
Survey says.
James, what do you think of all this going on?
I mean, it's tense. It's strategic. Can't say I have any problem with it.
Nice.
Nice work.
Oh, and then honestly, walk behind you and then we can electrocute him immediately after.
Perfect.
Get ready.
Get ready to fry. Get ready to fry us a freeze.
3, 2, go.
Take this, Victor Fries.
But hold up, wait for the.
And now, with that, we beam them.
Woohoo! Nice.
And
bunt.
Break him.
Ow.
Bunt.
Stop it.
Bunt.
Ow.
Wait a minute.
What the?
Huh? That was weird. Well, that had to hurt.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna help myself to your save, thank you.
Let's see, this should open it up.
Please, find Nora. She's all I have left.
After I get a swig of my happy juice.
Alright, now let's get that safe.
It's over.
They took the happy juice.
Damn it.
I could manufacture.
Why did
And he left a calling card.
Why did you put the safe on the outside of the building?
Go and get it back.
How was I supposed to know that was an outside?
What he has done to us.
It's not that simple. Joker's got the steel mill locked down. Getting in will not be easy.
Perhaps I can help.
Well, it's good to know they let bygones be bygones that quickly.
I was saying, like, he's the only villain who you can just be, like, fighting to the death and just, well then, and hey, there's your freeze grenade.
Yep, this is where you would get it.
That is actually genuinely curious to me. What, in New Game Plus, what would have happened if you tried to use a freeze blast on him?
I don't know, to be honest. Like, I imagine it would probably startle him in a similar way to, like, using the, Actually, anyway, you would have had the line launcher by then. Like,
because I'm actually,
I don't know. I'm like, I'm a be real with you, bro. I think my mind is still a little bit frazzled from just barely making it out of there alive. Like, I don't know if I can think straight at the moment.
No, you're good. You're good. Let's find a way out of this mess. And we'll
I know. That's what I tried to do.
We could use a little fresh air.
I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna see what happens. Let's see.
I will say, though, like, I know we're already pushing past an hour, but there is one more thing that I do want to do after we do this next quick thing. It shouldn't take us too long.
Oh.
Okay.
Vicki Vale, it's me!
Caller was correct. It looks like Batman himself is exiting the building.
Yeah.
Is he really? Hello, Gotham, it's me. I'm afraid Miss Vale will soon be leaving the airwaves.
What?
What makes you say that?
Oh, shit!
Apologize for this interruption.
Vicki!
We've been hit. We're going down. Mayday! Mayday!
Huh. I didn't know that when helicopters die, they fly upwards.
Yep.
Like fish.
Anyway, now to go ahead and rescue Vicki.
Alright. Yeah, they float up to the top. There.
That's one hell of a comparison, but I'll give you that one. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Now stuck on part of the old Gotham freeway.
Oh,
looks
God.
like a turf war between.
Oh, and careful.
God.
Now there's going to be snipers in the area.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Looks like inmates moving in on us. Please, if anyone can hear me, send help.
First things first, I want some coconuts.
I repeat, this is Vicki
Sit
Vale.
next to over there.
If you can hear this, help me.
I see you both are excited for Bonanza. Not today.
All in due time, folks. All in due time.
I want to Google and see what happens when you do this.
Just about a month from now.
Yeah! And hopefully by then I'll finally get my Switch, Joe.
Here's hoping.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely getting it this month. That's the. It's just that I'm just wondering how soon this month.
Yeah, that's the same with me, because I'm gonna order one
Oh,
for
boy.
the 15th.
Right. I mean, mine's already ordered. I'm just waiting for a date on what's been delivered.
Position from the southeast have gone. The roof of the
Honestly, by the time this video's up, I'm likely already gonna have it.
left.
But
that's
that's
true.
neither here nor there.
Hey, Vicki.
Hey,
How
Vicki.
you doing?
From the
Oh
ground.
my
God, I'm a. Oh my God. Hi.
Wait, am I still? Oh, what's up? Oh, I can rescue her now. Never mind.
I just realized, fellas, it's Vicki, voiced by Vicki.
You know what? That is true. Yeah.
Also, okay. I can say right now.
Be safe here for now.
I just did a
Keep
Google
out of
search
sight.
and I looked up a video.
Any chance I could get an exclusive? Care to tell Gotham what's going on with your face?
No.
Good question.
Oh,
What's up with your What's up with your mascara?
No way to talk to the nice reporter, Lady Bats.
What do you want?
Who are you talking to?
Now, see what you've done. The poor woman's all confused. Hardly surprising, I suppose. I mean, she's just been in a terrible accident.
That you caused.
How dare you?
Oh, I thought you were like, how? I was literally not there.
It was me.
I couldn't move at all.
That was boring.
I do love just like the quick turnaround of like, how dare! Oh, the hell with it.
I
Oh, the heck with it. Of course it was me. Who do you think you're talking to, Batbrain?
Alright, so now we're gonna have to go and retrieve that cure from Joker.
I've just been rescued by Batman. He saved me from what felt like certain death.
That's nice, Vicki. See you on the news.
Yep.
See you at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I was like, hold up.
Good news, Master Bruce. I believe we have identified the cure.
What?
Mr. Fox has manufactured enough to heal
The hell?
you,
Already?
and is working on a
Oh, that's
larger
fantastic, Alfred. I knew I paid you for a reason.
dispatched, and it should be within your vicinity shortly. I'm sure I don't need to remind you not to waste any time in taking it.
Yeah,
That's
we'll just
interesting,
grab it,
'cause,
inject
like-
it right away.
I'm curious how exactly he got the cure, because, like, Joker took it, but now apparently, like, Lucius Fox was able to make it. Like, did they find Joker and beat him up before we did?
You'll never believe it, Bruce, but it turns out I'm actually the long-lost descendant of Ra's al Ghul. I got an email the other day saying that a Nigerian prince had just confirmed my lineage to Ra's al Ghul, so I made I took no hesitation in having a blood sample delivered to Fox.
And Batman's literally just face palming to the heavens right now.
Alfred, are you taking your happy pills again?
Oh, by the truckload, sir.
Right, there's the payload.
Oh, that's right by one of Azareal's.
Let's go grab it and head on and end this adventure.
Hooray!
Ow.
That was a close one. Why would...
Let me take care of these guys first.
You know, it's like, Alfred, you could have at least picked a somewhat safer drop-off point.
Sir, there's no safe drop points.
But backing up, this is still weird. Because, I mean, even if we, like, even if we, look past the obvious trap we're going into, who would have known that we had a connection to Alfred in order to pull this trap on us?
It is odd. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this cure.
Almost feels like a hypnotic suggestion, wouldn't you say?
Probably.
I don't know. I think you'd have to be silly to think that. A little mad, if you will.
And of course, like a moth to the flame, Batman took the bait.
Had to say you, I guess.
So yeah, I wanted to do this one quick little side mission before we end it off, because it is a pretty amusing one.
Yeah, and it's pretty brief.
More tea, Batman?
The cure was never real, was it?
What's going on? What a question. Shall I tell you?
I mean, who's to say that all these bunny men are real? Or the guy in the weird hat in front of us?
Simple, really. I planted a teeny tiny
It's hard to tell what's real or
idea
not
in
because
your
there's a
head.
blinding light in
A
my
sort of
face.
remote hypnotic suggestion.
Come to think of it, are those cupcakes real?
I'm sure you wouldn't understand.
I hope they are,
but
because
as you
I
can
am
see,
starving.
It worked. You're mine now. You're mine, and there's nothing that Strange can do about it. Oh, are you not going to drink your tea? It's special tea, my special tea.
Sorry, Hatter. I'm more of a coffee kind of guy.
Go to hell, Jervis.
Simply put, I made you see what you wanted most. What was it? Tell me.
No.
Tell me.
You can't make me.
I don't wanna.
Predictable, just like Alice. Never doing what I want without ludicrous amounts of psychoactive controls.
Get bent,
if
techno
that's
geek.
what's necessary, it's a good job that you've already taken them. All we need now is a finishing touch. A special new hat. Just for you. You are my soldier now, Batman.
I'm not a furry,
You will do
Jervis.
everything I say.
Says the man dressed up as a bat.
Yes, I'm about to say.
Shush.
God. That fucking image always fucking gets me every time I see it.
Oh, the rabbit mask.
No. This isn't right. You can't be doing this.
Why do I smell funny?
Also, I do love that, depending on the costume you give to Batman, it does slightly change the mask that you wear during this phase.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also bewildered by the fact that Jervis has Batman right here, tied up, and at no point does he decide, oh, maybe I should lift his cowl and see who the Batman is.
Don't fight it.
I mean, who's to say that insanity is practical? Or not practical, freaking,
Whoa. They planned it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's the thing when it comes to insane people. They may think that they're the smartest people in the world, but sometimes the shit it doesn't mean they always follow logic.
Also, I forgot this arena. Remind me. Fly me to the moon and let me
play among the stars.
And I mean,
let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
I mean, I will say that, like,
you must be a...
No. I will say, as much as the Mad Hatter section in Origins was pretty much the proxy Scarecrow section of that game, I don't mind this like visual.
Yeah. Though you can definitely tell that I'm trying to think. This game came out in like 2011, right?
12.
Yep, 2011.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, 11.
Okay, so it was like a year difference. Though you could probably argue that maybe they were copying someone's homework.
Probably.
So how does Jervis's power work again, Hype?
Basically, he uses technology to implement, like, as he said, hypnotic suggestions into you. Most of the time through, like, hats and whatnot, but, yeah, he uses his crazy mental tech to pretty much inject whoever he wants into his wonderland, basically looking for his own Alice.
And he can just do this just by looking at you and, like, thinking it?
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, let's just put it as this. There's a reason why, among Batman's rogues gallery, Jervis is probably the one he tolerates the least, just because, in the grand scheme of things, he's a scumfuck.
To get in my
absolutely.
head again, Hatter.
But you don't understand. I need you. I can't win without you.
Then maybe stop putting the big tech in really elaborate top hats. Something more discreet.
But I like the top hats.
You don't understand, Bat. The Riz life didn't choose me. Anyway.
Never said
I did not ask to be the Riz.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I messed up the quote. I didn't choose the Riz life. Anyway.
The Riz life chose me.
Poor Jervis.
Anyway.
Okay.
God.
Anyway, all that rizzling being done, I'd say this is a pretty good way to end it off, considering what all just happened. Next time we go to Arkham City, we're going to be heading back over to the steel mill so we can try to pick up the cure that Joker stole from us while we were dealing with Mr. Freeze.
Yep.
And I want to say that at this point, we're well past the halfway point of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I think once we get through with the steel mill, we should be, like, right at the approaching the last quarter of the game.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, until then, you guys all have yourselves a good day, and take care.
Stay frosty.
In this weather, very easy to do.